Hey, what's happening? It's your country cousin, Big K.R.I.T, and I'm on Clout 9. Nine. Strip clubs are amazing, and you can sometimes turn them into actual ballets, which we had the opportunity to do for the release of my album, K.R.I.T is Here. And it's a record on there called Blue Flame Ballet because there's some Olympic gold-winning things going on in strip clubs. Shout out to all these amazing women out here doing the most acrobatic stuff you've ever seen in your life. Hey, grills, 9. I do not have mine on at the moment, but it ain't nothing like being in a dark club and talking to people and your mouth shining though. Ain't nothing like the invisible set. I also said I would never get a grill unless Paul Wall make it. In the beginning of my career, shout out to Paul Wall, TV Johnny. I was able to actually execute that, I think on Live Front Underground tour when they presented me with my first grill. Shout out to Texas. I have lost a grill before, but it was in my partner's couch after a party that he had that I found a year later, which was the Paul Wall bottom grill. Thank God I still got it now. Very protective of it. It's all good. Poetry, 9. I found out that Tupac wrote poetry in my 6th grade year of school, and then a lot of his poems became songs. That's how I really started writing my own music or my own bars or lyrics. It wasn't really formatted in the way that most rappers were formatted, but it was poems, and I was able to transform into song format. And so that was the beginning or introduction as far as me writing hip-hop, is turning my poems into actual rap lyrics. Mumble rap, 9, because mumble rap is just another way or another concept of saying Southern rap is winning. Because before it was mumble rap, it was swag rap. Before it was that, it was booty rap. It's just like anytime the South is up, it's like a real creative way to kind of downplay what we are doing as artists. And me being from the country, being from the South, I've seen it so long now where if they can duplicate it, that means you can understand it. So if everybody's doing one sound and if it's coming from a certain area in the South, it can't be mumble rap because we all, like the concept of it is crossing boundaries and people are actually trying to make that sound itself. Rapping versus producing. I would say producing 9, I would say rapping 7. Only reason I say that is because I love soul music, I love blues, I love jazz. And I do understand the concept of sometimes not actually saying something on a song, but the music being able to carry people away. And then I do understand that producers actually have a lot more power than they think, because if an artist comes to a producer and says, hey, make me something like this, most producers, if they're really great at their job, they know exactly what instruments to make that. They know the tempo, the bounce, and then they can actually keep that sound going. Or they can be the kind of producer like, you know what, man, I'm gonna make you something different. Blue crabs, yeah, that's like a 6, 7-ish. I mean, I really like shrimp. I really love lobster. Steak is like, if we talking food, like we can keep going. Crab fingers, you know what I'm saying? Which I don't necessarily know as blue crab. Yeah, that's a weird question. Blue crabs, man, let's get it a 6. Like, why not? Rico Love, the homie, definitely, I would say as far as 9, but 10, beyond that. Musically, the passion with writing, the ear, the homie don't get enough respect that he deserves as far as like being the kind of person that you get in the studio with. He's gonna bring the best out of you as far as a writer, as far as a producer. He's gonna be completely transparent and honest. And that's a rarity. And then you know if he jamming it and he with it, then it's gonna be 1-on-1. Ranch or blue cheese, I give them both a 9 because ranch with wings, late night, been in the club, popping. Blue cheese on a steak from Ruth Chris, medium, Pittsburgh style, bussin'. So keeping it 100 with you. All right, yeah, so Ruth Chris is like, I'll say Ruth Chris in Atlanta, because it been like home for me. Like I've been going there for years. There's obviously other amazing steakhouses. I need Ruth Chris to get on their A5 Wagyu Japanese, because they ain't got that on the menu yet. So I'm waiting on that. But other than that, man, Ruth Chris is the home. I got to click there. We all kick it and we talk, and they already know what I'm ordering, so it love. Jill Scott, once again, 9, 10, and beyond. And it's so amazing that that's the homie and the amount of love that she showed me with not only doing the record, Higher Calling, but just as a human being the kind of person I can call, talk to about whatever I may be going through emotionally. Actually looking up to her as far as the way she is able to emote on records, like bring the emotion out of a song and actually like, I don't know, just transform a crowd and energy on shows and stuff. So yeah, man, Jill, 2000 and beyond, believe that though. Oh, both of them 9s and then beyond, let go. But Crip was here had some chinks in the armor. There's some parts where I listened to and I'm like, that cadence could have been better. There was a lot of things that I might have been rapping about because it was boastful and bragging, but the kind of lifestyle I was living at the time wasn't as expressive. Wasn't as realistic as what I was going through. But it's like rap, it's competitive, it's superhero. You throw your cape on, boom, 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 but then on the outside, I'm walking down the street with a box of ramen noodles on my shoulders, you know what I'm saying? But K.R.I.T is here is me, transparent, being me. I've gained a certain amount of notoriety, success, and still being hungry, still being gritty, but wanting to tell people about the knowledge that I've learned, the knowledge that I've gained, and then toot my own horn now. Like, show people I'm hitting them home run out the arena all these years. I've been doing it, and I'm gonna keep representing for the South, for Mississippi, and this high-end country shit. Hey. I would say be more open to creative criticism. The understanding that just because people haven't been to Mississippi doesn't mean that they don't want to go or they're not gonna go eventually. Trying not to carry that anger, that bitterness into my music. Listening to my team around me, getting out of my comfort zone, working with other producers. K.R.I.T is here, I only produced one record on the entire album, which is a brand new thing for me. But it gave me a creative opportunity as far as writing to like expand. Allowing my team to just take more of the direction as far as like the outward creative aspect. Because normally I'm, working on the covers, I'm like, this is the rollout, boom, boom, boom. But this time it's like, man, look, bro, I just want to do the music. And then I was like embracing everybody's ideas and not turning them down. And it shows between the murals, between Blue Flame Ballet, but we had the listening party in the planetarium. Shout out to my team once again, Multi to the Sundial. We're talking about Dutch, Steve-O, Kristen, Crystal, Portia, Hannah, thank you so much. I'm probably forgetting somebody, Amina, Shyla, Lord, there's so many people. But yeah, man, it's love. BMG, you know what I'm saying? Tim Reed, JJ, everybody. Yes, sir.